Ooh. Okay, let's see. And I think we are live. Let's see. Can people hear me? Okay, we are live. All right. Right. Well, welcome everyone to this little sort of fun. Well, we'll see if it's fun. Antinatalist Christmas quiz. So, some people thought this was going to be a Christmas quiz with antinatalist. It's going to be an antinatalist quiz, but at Christmas. So, it's all on the topic of antinatalism, but you know, there's going to be a wide variety of things. We've got some fun rounds. We've got some rounds where it is going to test your knowledge, all of that sort of stuff. So it's going to be very lighthearted. No one is walking away today with £1 million or dollars or the currency of your choice. But we did just decide in the green room or in backstage that there is going to be a prize. We just don't know what it is yet. So whoever wins, they will get shipped out something by me. Unless they don't want to share their personal address, then they get nothing. So I think that's about it. So I've come up with, well, actually, I'll explain that after we brought everyone up on stage. So obviously, you can follow along from home, but I have a few special guests that I'm going to bring up on stage who are going to be doing the quiz live in front of your eyes. So I will bring them up now. So we have, let me just get everyone up. So we have, in no particular order, and two of them you cannot see. So there's not just two guests, but you're only going to be able to see three of us. But we've got two people joining audio only. So we have Alex, we have Carlos, we have Conundrum, who you cannot see, and we have Question Mark, who you cannot see. But they are both there. Thanks all of you for coming. I'm gonna quickly let you do a round of introductions and just mention anything you want to point people towards, you know, any projects you've worked on or are working on or anything like that. Should we start with you, Alex?
Sure. So my name's Alex. My YouTube channel is Frida Animals. I'm the one with the trill voice in JP Sears' new video on Stop Having Kids. So hi. I've been antinatalist officially for probably about 6 years or so, but I've known that I didn't want kids for much longer than that, definitely since I was younger. I don't really have any major projects on the go, but I definitely have some videos. I mean, I guess those could be considered projects, but I have some videos in the works because I've been kind of MIA for a little while just with traveling and moving and everything like that. So yeah, that's me.
All right, nice. And that was a little 15 minutes of fame, wasn't it, on JP's video? But I guess there's no such thing as bad PR, right?
Yeah.
Carlos, do you want to go next?
Hi, I'm Carlos. I've been a part of two podcasts so far related to antinatalism and veganism. The first one was the Void Wave podcast, and now the Voidcast podcast. So very original names. Both of them, I'm the non-German half of those podcasts, I guess. Just coincidences. I've been an antinatalist pretty much my entire adult life. No, my entire adult life, surely. And vegan since 2009. So a bit of a veteran of these things. In terms of projects, I only really did the podcast and then show up on things like these because I'm invited and kind of persuaded to do them. In terms of plugging things, I would like to plug my the podcast, which you can find on linktr.ee/vegan-voidcast. And there you'll find the links to all the episodes and all that stuff, and ways to contact us. I expect to do very badly in this quiz, and the other half of my podcast is definitely the encyclopedia of antinatalism, and and I'm the jokes of the. So clearly, I'm the worst person to have brought on the show. But at least I came fully dressed for the
exactly. Well, I wanted to mention that. So obviously, I don't know what Mark and Conundrum are wearing, but just like lie. Tell us that you're dressed up as full Santa Claus get out. So I think Carlos has won hands down.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing Christmas regalia, which makes noises. I actually wasn't and had to quickly put this on because I saw that Carlos had outdone me before we'd even started the stream. So you know what, Carlos, you win your own prize for that. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting Carlos in person. Was it a couple of weeks ago now? At the London, we have some London antinatalist meetups, which obviously everyone is welcome to come to if you're able to get to London. So next time we have one, I will bring you your prize for best dressed.
Thank you.
Right, should we go to Conundrum next?
Hello everyone, I'm Conundrum on YouTube, and I'm interested in philosophical pessimism in general, including antinatalism, and that's it for me.
And you're wearing full Santa Claus costume, right?
Bold of you to assume I'm wearing anything.
Okay, you get so Carlos gets a prize for best dressed. You get a prize for least dressed. Right, so Mark, do you want to give a little intro to yourself?
Hello, Merry Ho Ho. I am Mark. I have a YouTube channel, !philosophy. I believe that if you search for it, it should pop up. I'm a non-consequentialist, philanthropic-focused antinatalist and ethical vegan. I like to cover things related to academic philosophy, though I'm not an academic philosopher. That's just my hobby. And yeah, that's it.
All right, nice. So, like I said before, actually, I can't remember if I said it on stream or not. But I will quickly give a bit of an introduction, very, very quick, to the actual quiz, just so everyone who's watching at home, and I think Mark might have missed it backstage. So there are, how many rounds are there? I think there's 6 rounds. Most of them have 5 questions each. I think one of them has 4 questions. One of them is a picture round. I will be bringing it up on screen so that you can hear it. I will read it out, and it will also be so that you can see it. And the last thing to say is just don't take it too seriously. No, no one is getting any sort of Nobel Prize for knowing the answers to these questions. And some of them you've kind of just got to figure out. They're not knowledge based. So, do we have any questions before we get stuck in? Okay, nice. All right. So, if all goes well, I will be able to bring this up on screen. Can everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can.
Okay, nice. All right. So, just a reminder in case Mark didn't get it backstage. So, I will go through each round, and you will be able to see and hear the questions. And then at the end of the round, if you number your answers 1 to 5 or 1 to 4, depending on the round, and send them to me individually in the chats we have in StreamYard. And then at the end, I'll be able to total up the points and we'll see where everyone gets. All right. Okay, let's go. So the first round is general knowledge. So I was trying to keep it sort of ease us in on the first round. So if all goes well, okay, so we've got the first question there. Right, so the first question is, how many speakers and panelists were there at the Antinatalist Advocacy Conference 2023? Now, I'm going to be personally offended if anyone gets this wrong, because I was one of the hosts of the conference. So you can give, so you need to give the number of speakers and panelists as separate numbers, and it excludes me and John. So in your answer, it will have 2 numbers, the number of speakers and the number of panelists, but excluding myself and John. So to be honest, I think you've had enough time on that one. So the second question. So the second question is, In The Last Messiah, which is obviously the famous piece by Peter Wessel-Zapf. So the overgrown antlers of what mammal does Peter Wessel-Zapf liken the overgrown consciousness of Homo sapiens to? So yeah, there is a mammal that grows antlers that he uses as an analogy to human consciousness. Okay, cool. All right. So I will, if anyone wants to be ballsy enough, I will accept the Latin name of that species, but I doubt anyone is going to be ballsy enough to do that. Okay, cool. All right. Question 3 is, in Better Never to Have Been, what are the 2 characters that Benatar uses to illustrate why coming into existence has no advantage over never existing? There's this famous sort of 2 characters he uses to explain that. And then I will go on to question 4. I'll shoot through them and then I'll give you sort of like 10, 20 seconds at the end and then you can send in your answers. So this question was actually inspired by one of the guests. So they do have a slight advantage on this one. In what language are antinatalists against Christmas? And then the last question, what is the name of, I think there's a misspelling there, of the antinatalist hip-hop artist from Norway? Okay. And I've actually just realized that question 4 could be multiple languages, but there's one that I'm aware of. Okay, cool. So that is general knowledge round 1. So if you all send in your answers via the private chat that we have. Okay.
Oh, you wanted us to send it like at the end of the round?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, it's either way, Mark. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, there's some interesting answers. Okay, cool.
There will be creativity and there will be embarrassment.
Yeah, yeah. Right. And Alex, you've sent your answers in the group chat so everyone can see them, which doesn't matter because obviously, you know, it's not like a super serious quiz. But if you want to send them there, it's fine because, you know.
Where's I thought it's the studio chat.
No, you should have like a chat that says like if you click on my name, you should be able to like direct message me. I'm not sure how it looks from your end. What does it look like for you, you know, Conundrum, Marco, Carlos?
Yeah, I just clicked on your name and then it opened up, like, it changed the
Cool.
who it sent it to.
Where's your name? I don't even see it.
Should be on the right-hand side. But if not, no worries. You can keep putting them in that chat if it's
I
easier.
do not see. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm an
Okay,
idiot.
cool. Nice one.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I actually think the easiest way for me to do this is I'm going to read out all the answers now for the round. So you will know how many points you got. But what I'm going to do is once we finish the stream, I'm going to go through and actually tally everything up. And then I'll announce the winner after the stream on my community tab and on Twitter and stuff like that. If that is acceptable to everyone. Sure. Right. Okay. So the answers for that round. So how many speakers and panelists were there for the AAC 23? The answer was 5 speakers. This is if I've counted everything correctly. 5 speakers. So they were, if I'm remembering, Matty, David, Seb, Magnus, and Oscar. So there's 5 there. And then 3 panelists, Amanda, Ash, and Shweta. So that's 5 and 3. In The Last Messiah, the overgrown antlers were of a giant deer. Oh. Now, I'm thinking I'll accept deer rather than giant deer because I think it would just be like I'd be breaking your guys' balls if I went for giant deer. Better Never to Have Been, the 2 characters were healthy and sick. The language where antinatalists are against Christmas is Portuguese. Now, let me just check Carlos's. Okay, Carlos, you got that one right, because Carlos was the inspiration for that question. So if he got that one wrong, I don't know what I would have done.
I got that right. No, it's just because in Portuguese, Christmas is literally called Natal. It literally means birth. It literally means birth. Christmas literally means birth. So you're celebrating birth. Right? Which everybody is, but there's the clues in the name.
And Carlos mentioned that to me on WhatsApp, and I thought that has to be a question. Then the last one is the antinatalist hip hop artist from Norway is Maestro or Maestro. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce it, but I've heard other people say Maestro. Okay, all right. So let's go on to round 2. So round 2 is completely different. There aren't really questions for this one. So this one is anagram based. So there are 5. Does everyone know what an anagram? Well, I'll explain what an anagram is, just in case anyone isn't aware of what an anagram is. So an anagram is just when you jumble up the letters in a word to make a new word. So, for example, that first one, Ennis, Idenha, right? Those aren't words, at least in English. But if you rearrange the letters, they will make a name of a sort of well-known antinatalist person. So each of these anagrams rearrange to make the name of a well-known antinatalist figure. They could be an author or a historical figure, someone who's alive today, but they're all antinatalist. So I'm going to give you... How long do you guys want to figure these out?
You said it would be funny, chill, and not serious.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this was too hardcore. Okay, all right. Well, what we'll do is, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to see if you guys can figure out any of them.
I found one.
Oh, you've already got one. Okay, see, Carlos is already on it. All right, so I'm going to time this. You guys have got 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And then what we're going to do is after the 2 minutes, we're going to carry on with the quiz, but I will reveal the answers for these at the end. So you can also keep trying to do them throughout the rest of the quiz as well. All right, so your time has already started.
I found 2.
Just out of interest, Carlos, don't give the answers, but which ones have you got?
Capone, something, and Harper Rias.
Okay, nice. All right.
Go on, keep putting pressure on us.
I don't know if anyone...
So these are antinatalists, huh?
Yeah, they're all antinatalists. I don't think you can dispute any of these. I think they're all like confirmed antinatalists. No one would dispute that they are antinatalist. So these aren't like edge people where it's like, oh, are they not? Are they? You know, these are all confirmed. Obviously, the contestants don't look at the chat, but if anyone in the chat thinks that they know any, then say in the chat, see if anyone gets any. All right, you've got 45 seconds left. But obviously, you've got the rest of the quiz to look at them as well. This is just designated time.
I suck at anagrams.
So do I. I'm so glad I already know the answers. Because when you know the answers, you're looking at them like, yeah, that's obvious. But obviously, when you don't know the answers, you're fucked usually. Well, I am anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't... I think I might have made them too hard because it doesn't really look like people in the chat really know them as well.
I got 2.
Okay, nice. All right. 5 seconds.
All right. I'm locking in my answer.
Okay.
Oh, should I send you the chat as well?
Yeah. Yeah. So the 2 minutes is up. I just saw Alex's answer. Yeah, but I'm not going to say the answers now because I'll give you the rest of the time to think about them as well. But I'm just going to say, so yeah, make a note of them if you want to keep trying to do them. And Carlos, the ones that you thought you got, you did get, so you were correct with both of the ones.
Yay.
Hey.
But I still want to think about those other three.
Yeah. I won't give you the answers yet. All right. Okay. Next on to round 3. Okay, so before I show you that anymore, so round 3, I was quite pleased with myself when I came up with this round. So I've taken a well-known quote of David Benatar and I've run it through ChatGPT and asked it to regurgitate it in the style of a fictional character or a famous person who has, like a very distinctive way of talking. What you've got to do is read the regurgitated quote and tell me who you think is saying the David Benatar quote. So now, some of them are obvious, some of them are less obvious and open to interpretation, I think. But it was actually quite hard to come up with, people who have very distinctive ways of speaking where you can actually say, yes, that was definitely that person.
Just
okay.
When we thought it couldn't get any harder.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. Maybe my the way that I calibrate for difficulty is way off.
Oh, that's such an easy to spot style.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So round 3 is called Guess Who. So the quote by David Benatar is, "It's curious that while good people go to great lengths to spare their children from suffering, few of them seem to notice that the one and only guaranteed way to prevent all the suffering of their children is not to bring those children into existence in the first place." That's from Better Never to Have Been. So the first regurgitated version of that quote is below. I'm not going to read them all out, but you can have a read of it for yourselves. And just note down who you think said that one. This one is one of the more obvious ones.
It's impossible. It's impossible not to do this in my head with this person's voice.
Yeah.
I wonder if I got it right because I don't know.
I think you probably did. If you have a name that jumped straight to mind when you saw this, it was probably right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to move on to the second one. Does anyone want any more time looking at this one?
No, go for it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so here is the second one. This one's a bit trickier. But once you know the answer, you'll be like, oh, yeah. Okay. Now, this is going to be a bit of a hint, but I just want to remind you guys. Remember, it is both famous people who are real and fictional characters.
Oh,
yeah, that really narrows it down.
Yeah, it could be yeah. So it could be a real person or a fictional character.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, do you guys want some more time on this one, or conundrum, Mark?
Nope.
Okay, cool. All right.
Too much reading philosophy, too little pop culture, I would say.
Okay, this one should be an easy ball again.
Oh my god.
If anyone doesn't know this one, they're either uncultured or they just do really badly under pressure.
Oh my god.
Come on, Alex.
I don't know.
Just try to say it in your head, and you'll get it.
Thing is that I know what Carlos is doing now. I know that he's saying it in his head, but he's doing it in the voice.
Yes, of course I am.
Yeah.
Especially
cool.
that last bit in the end.
Yeah. Does anyone need any more time on this one?
Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad.
Conundrum or Mark?
I'm good.
I'm only wondering Why I'm doing this for free? This is tough.
Look, there is a prize in it for you. It's just it's a mystery prize. No one knows what it is. Not even I
The
do at the moment.
phrase "suffering-focused ethics" has a new meaning for me.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Yep, she's got it. Nice.
I think.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to the next one. This is the last one. Don't worry, there's only 4 in this round. Again, there is one particular phrase in this that really gives away who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, if you get it, you'll be doing the voice in your head. Okay. Okay, so after this, we've got one more round. Then we've got the picture round, and then we've got the final round. Okay.
I don't know.
Yes. So Conundrum sent me his answers. So I won't say anything else to give it away, but your first one, Conundrum, is interesting actually. Which does mean it's wrong, but it is interesting, and I see why you went for it. I see why you went for it. Yeah. I confirm, Alex, you did get the first one right. So your gut instinct was good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Oh no. I'm not sure if Carlos, I don't know. One of your answers was the complete opposite of the actual correct answer. So I'm not sure if
now
you
I
did
know
it
what
as a
you're
joke.
saying. Oh no.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's go on to round 4. Okay, cool. Okay, so round 4 is level 9,000 antinatalists. So this round was actually mostly designed for Lenny because he is a level 9,000 antinatalist. But he couldn't make it tonight. He may join a bit later for a small bit. But so this round, level 9,000 antinatalist, these are bits of information that are very specific, and you would only really know if you are like terminally online antinatalist, which I am.
Oh gosh.
So
I don't think
okay, so the
that's
first
enough.
one is sorry.
I don't think that's enough.
So the first question is, what is Narveson's dictum? Okay, so that's been on screen enough. So the second question is, so in Better Never to Have Been, David Benatar presents an anti-frustrationist thought experiment originally created by Christoph Fehig. I am definitely saying his name wrong. In this thought experiment, what color was the tree next to the Sydney Opera House painted? I did tell you these were going to be very specific. And Lenny would know the answer to every single fucking one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, right. Question 3. What age was Almari, who's the 1,000 year ago philosopher poet who lived in what is modern day Syria, when he became blind? What age was he when he became blinded by smallpox? I will accept 1 year either side of the answer, because the texts on this, the literature on this does vary. I have seen it vary by 1 year either side. So I will accept 1 year either side of the age I have.
I don't think Lenny would have known this one.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
No, he hasn't cast his critical eye on Almari yet. But
okay.
But at one point he will,
Yeah.
and then he will tell you, what shoe you wore. And, he will have read the Arabic original.
Yeah. He'll have learned Arabic.
Documents.
Yeah. Okay. Question 4. So in Shauna Schifrin's Wrongful Life, Procreative Responsibility and the Significance of Harm, she explains a thought experiment which involves gold being dropped from a plane. I think I've spelled plane correctly there. One piece lands on someone and breaks their what? It lands on their body and it breaks a part of their body. What part of their body does it break? And then I will go to the last
Easy,
question.
right?
The thing is, I think you'll know some of these, Conundrum. And then the last question for this round is, what is David Benatar's father called?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, Mark maybe knows this one. I think Alex has just given up for this round.
Yeah.
I've gone complete jokes for every single one. But you never know.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Send your answers in when you've got them all. Okay, all right.
You said
Okay,
we
I've got
should
them
take it as not
as a
not
joke.
something serious, but
Yeah.
as a joke. But probably you should have given this advice to yourself.
I think because the thing is, so I did an exchange in Sweden, which is actually where I became vegan and antinatalist. And whilst I was there, we have a big culture in England of pub quiz culture, right? And I brought that to Sweden, and I used to organize pub quizzes out of my apartment. And at one point, we got like 80 people coming. They got super popular at one point. And some of the questions just went way too specific, even in those. So I think I've fallen foul of my my old habits. Okay, cool. Okay, there's some yeah. Okay, yeah. Mark got the last question right. Whoa, Mark got the second question right. Well done, Mark. I thought that was going to be perhaps the hardest question. Okay, nice. Yeah, Carlos got the second question right as well. Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Okay, and there's Alex's answer as well.
I
Cool.
like my answer to question 5 though.
Oh wait, what was your question 5?
Wait, I didn't get 4 right?
No. Yes, you did get 4 right. Yeah.
Okay, phew.
Wow.
Sorry, Carlos's question to. Oh. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so now we've got the picture round. So I think the way I've done it is that all the pictures are going to come up at once, and they're labeled 1 to 5. So you just have to. I will explain each picture, and then you will, I'll give you like 1.5 minutes or whatever to sort of go through them and get your answers. Okay, so this is the picture round. Okay, so number 1 is you have to name the book. It's a book on well, at least partly on antinatalism. So you need to name the book. You don't need the name of the author, but if you want to give it, that's fine. Question 2 are 2 antinatalists have been merged. You need to give me the name of both. Question 3 is a thumbnail of one of my videos, and you have to produce the title of the video. Question 4 or number 4 is the logo of an antinatalist organization. You need to give me the name of the organization. And question 5 is the outline of a country, and you have to tell me which famous antinatalist figure came from that country.
Oh my god.
So I will give you a minute and a half, and I'll tell you when it's starting, but I'm sure you guys have already started. Okay, so the minute and a half starts now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bomb this round too. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure number 5 it's been tilted or not.
I
shape?
at least didn't
It's not north,
intentionally
it's not
tilt
up.
it.
You did tilt it, yeah?
No, not intentionally. No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not tilted.
Number 2 is what? I know one of them, but what's they're both philosophers?
They are both antinatalists. One of them is definitely a philosopher. I don't know if the other one is categorized as a philosopher.
Okay.
I don't know them as well. But they're both antinatalists, and I've just merged one of their bodies and put the other face on it, which I'm sure they will both appreciate.
Yeah, one of them is ready for a night in Slimelight in Camden.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I know she's been there a few times.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What? Obviously, the others won't know. Like Slimelight in Camden. But whereabouts in Camden is it?
Oh, it's just past the lock, I think.
I don't think I've been there. Is it near? Do you know the Monarch?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay. You have. Okay. All right. Time is just up now. Does anyone want a bit of extra time for that?
Yeah, please give me 60 more seconds.
Sure. Yep.
I just have to use Google search.
Smart.
What's 5 again? Like, I mean, just
5.
name the location.
It's the outline of a country, and you have to name the famous antinatalist figure who is from that country.
Okay, gotcha.
But I mean, once you get the country, you'll get the person because they're very closely associated. Well, at least as far as I'm aware. Okay, we've got the answers coming in. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh, we've got a few missteps on number 1. Oh, we've got quite a lot of missteps.
Oh no.
In fact, only one of you got the answer correct for number 1.
Oh,
I'm actually surprised by that.
Oh no.
Look, I read everything on Kindle, so I don't see covers.
That's
my
the excuses start flowing.
And when I see covers, they're black and white. See, so that's.
Oh yeah. Carlos, you got number 2 correct. Well done.
Thank you.
Yep. So did Conundrum, and Mark, you got 1/2 right. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Nice. Okay. So the final round is called Double or Nothing.
Okay.
So on this round, don't worry, Alex. It's the last round. Your pain will be over soon. So in this last round, each question is worth 2 points. Unless you get any of them wrong, then you don't get any points for the round. So you don't have to answer a question, right? So if you answer question 1 and you get it correct, you get 2 points. Then you can just leave all the other questions and you come out with 2 points. If you answer a question, you get it wrong, though, you lose all the points for the round. So my advice is to err on the side of caution on this one. Okay, cool. And Mark has asked me if it was a specific person's face. No, it wasn't. I'm not aware of that person being an antinatalist. Okay, cool. So the first question: complete the title of this short story. The What Who Walk Away from Omelas. Did someone else just put the screen forward? I didn't. Cool. Question 2: which now presenter at the Daily Wire did David Benatar once have a radio show debate with? I'm 99% sure they are a presenter at the Daily Wire. If anyone doesn't know, the Daily Wire being a sort of conservative media outlet in the US.
Sort of conservative.
Is it so?
They're very conservative. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, yeah, very conservative. Okay, cool. Right, question 3. Karima Kermer is a German antinatalist philosopher. To the nearest 100, how many pages is the German edition of his antinatalist handbook?
That question is tailor-made for a specific person, right? I'm not touching that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Question 4. Who does David Benatar dedicate Better Never to Have Been to? Sorry, I didn't give the answers for the picture round, did I, as well? I'll have to go back and do that. Okay, and the last question of the whole quiz. Who wrote the paper, A Rational Cure for Pre-Reproductive Stress Syndrome? Okay. All right. So if you all send in your answers when you've got them. And then I'm going to go back through and give you the answers to the questions that I didn't give you the answers to. Because I forgot to do that. Okay, cool. They're all coming in now. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're not going to go through all of your individual answers because that would take forever. I'm just going to go through and give you the answers for the ones that I haven't done. And then after the stream, I will go through your answers and I'll tally up the points and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So starting with this round, round 6. So to complete the title, it was The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas. The answer to question 2 is Jordan Peterson, who I'm pretty sure he is a presenter there right now, or at least he has a contract with them, like he does videos for them.
Damn it.
Do you get that one right then?
No. I didn't know he was a presenter for the Daily Wire.
He does do stuff with them, right? I mean, if I'm getting this wrong, I will avoid this question.
I think that's a tricky one.
Is it?
I
definitely count that one.
I don't know how to say that. Like, I hate follow them, but like I haven't seen him as a presenter, but they definitely like had a documentary and stuff like that. And I mean, he's on there a lot, so I don't know. Okay,
all right, okay. That one was misleading. I will void that question, so everyone gets 2 points for that question.
Yay!
Everyone, look, there's the points. Everyone gets 2 points for that question.
That's the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the Karimakirma, so the actual number of pages to his German edition of his handbook is 736. So the nearest 100 is 700. And Lenny would have known the exact number of pages. So number 4, who does David Benatar dedicate? Did I say his name right then? David Benatar, dedicate Better Never to Have Been to. He dedicates it to his parents and his brothers. And then lastly, who wrote A Rational Cure for Pre-Retail? It was Matti Häyry.
For 4, if I got half of it right, does that count or no?
Yeah, fuck it. Go on, Christmas spirit. Okay, so the picture round. Okay, so now number 1 was actually interesting because 3 of you, I'm pretty sure it was 3 of you, got it wrong. One of you, and I think the only person who got it right was Mark.
Oh, thank God.
Now, this was interesting. Now, this cover is made to look like Better Never to Have Been, but it actually isn't Better Never to Have Been by David Benatar. On the front cover of Better Never to Have Been is grassland, whereas this is a lake or a estuary or something like that. This book is actually What is Antinatalism and Other Essays by Masahiro Morioka. But I do get why you went for Better Never to Have Been, because I'm pretty sure this cover is made to look like that cover. Or at least resemble it in some way. Second one... Sorry, go on.
You devil.
Exactly. That was actually unintentional. I knew that I mean, this is just my stupidity. I knew that it was made to resemble Better Never to Have Been, but I didn't actually realize that doing that, I would then trip people up, making them think it was Better Never to Have Been. That didn't occur to me.
Yeah,
You did that on purpose. Come on.
And maybe it should have occurred to me. But oh well, not everything can have Christmas spirit packed into it. Okay, right. So number 2 were 2 antinatalists merged into one. So the face is Matti Häyry. It is from when he was a bit younger. And the body is of Patricia McCormack. So I'm not going to go through all your answers now, but I'm pretty sure a few of you got both of those. So number 3 is a thumbnail of one of my videos, but you have to come up with the title. The title is The Natalist Gaslighting of Antinatalists. But it is very similar to one of my other thumbnails, which is about why don't antinatalists kill themselves, which is why I picked this one, because I wanted to throw you off. What did I say? It was all about fun. Number 4 is the logo of an organization. That is Antinatalism Japan. And the 5th one is the outline of a country from which there's a famous antinatalist. The country is Syria. If you can see, there's a small clue. There's the Mediterranean Sea to the west. You can just see it annotated there. But the country is Syria. And obviously the antinatalist is Al-Mari.
God.
Okay, so now let's go through this one. So level 9000 antinatalist. So Narveson's dictum is make happy people. Sorry, that's the opposite of what it is. Make people make people happy, not happy people. That's Narveson's dictum. Number 2, the answer is red. And I think Mark got that right. And did anyone else get that right?
I got that right.
Okay, nice. I genuinely thought that was going to be like the most obscure question in there. So I didn't expect anyone to get that right. So well done on that one. Number 3, the age at which Al-Mari went blind from smallpox. So the answer I have is 4 years old, but I would have accepted 3 to 5. So he was very young when he was blinded by smallpox. The part of the body that was injured in the thought experiment from Shauna Schifrin was the arm. Broke someone's arm. And David Benatar's father is called Solomon Benatar.
Solomon.
Yeah. Some people might have given his brother's name because his brother's name is also public, which I think is Michael, but I might be getting that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these are the guess who's. So I want people to shout out who they think these were. So who was this one?
That's Doc Brown.
Yeah,
Dr. Brown.
Dr. Emmett Brown from
Future.
Back to the Future.
Damn.
And I was hoping that everyone would get the Great Scott, or the Gigawatt.
The Great Scott is how I picked it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cool. So next one back. So this one, did anyone get this one? Who knows this one?
Yoda?
That's
Yes,
Yoda.
it is Yoda. Yes.
Yay!
I was hoping this one would be one of the easier ones because I think pretty much everyone has seen Star Wars, and even if they haven't, everyone kind of knows Yoda as a character, and he has a very distinctive way of talking. Okay, then this one, I think this was probably the hardest one. Does anyone want to hazard a guess? I will tell you that it's a fictional character.
Oh, I didn't get it right.
No one. So this one, I think, is open. It is the most debatable one. So it's supposed to be Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. But some of you gave the name. Huh?
You need to put a cowabunga there somewhere.
Yeah.
Ah. Well,
Yo,
it wasn't me that-
cowabunga, isn't it weird?
Well, take it up with ChatGPT.
My shorts. Breathers eat my shorts.
Yeah, that is true, actually. Yeah, my shorts. Damn it. Okay, I should have tweeted it. I don't think, if memory serves, I don't think anyone got that one. Which, to be honest, that was the hardest one. A couple of you gave the name of rappers, which I get because he is made to talk like a rapper, isn't he? Cool. Then this last one. So, I think Alex, you got this one right, didn't you?
I think so. Yeah.
Who was it?
Donald Trump.
Yes. And I am going to out Carlos on this one. Carlos put Joe Biden. So the literal opposite.
They're all war criminals.
That is true.
Yeah. I enjoyed seeing that answer, Carlos. That was a good answer. Even though it was wrong, it was the best one that was submitted.
I know they appear as the opposite political spectrum, but their mannerisms speaking are very similar with the short sentences and the kind of the folksy sayings. I think that's like a trend. Joe Biden also uses folks and these kind of short sentences.
That is
well.
true.
But
it is
anyway,
a bit of,
I missed it.
Yeah. It is a bit of an Americanism. Okay, cool. So that is all of those. And then the last one I wanted to give you was the anagrams. So I want to see, because obviously I gave you the rest of the quiz to get them. Does anyone think they got any of the anagrams? Carlos, I know you got 2 of them, so don't say at the moment. Did anyone else think they got any of these anagrams? Okay, that is a no. No one got any of the others. Okay.
I didn't get any.
Okay, all right, Carlos. Do you want to reveal the ones that you got? And I'm pretty sure I remember your answers. I think
Well,
you
I
got
got
them
2
both
out
right,
of
right?
5, which is not amazing. The Capone, whatever the rest is
Yeah,
spelled.
the middle on the left.
Urachis, Hurt. That's Arthur Schopenhauer. I just saw a
Yes.
lot of A's and the last sound, Hurt, kind of sound like art.
Yep, Arthur
Then
Schopenhauer,
Arthur,
yep.
yeah. And then Harper Reyes is Sarah Perry. Hello?
You're muted.
Oh, I think you're muted.
I think he froze.
Is he freezing?
He's back. He's coming back. Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
While the host is away.
Oh, it's me. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you guys were talking about Carlos, and then I was just sat here like a lemon.
No,
Okay,
Sarah
cool.
Perry was the other one.
Okay, yes, Sarah Perry.
I just saw Sarah there, and then I started thinking, who's a Sarah in our little world? And then Perry was there.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, the Perry is exactly there. It's a, Perry.
Oh, that's true. Actually, it's just split. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll give you the other ones. So the first one, Enis Idnaha, is Danny Shine.
Oh God, that's upsetting.
Oh my gosh.
Who is the megaphone man from London. The third one at the bottom is Hairiness Naff, which is Shauna Schifrin. The okay, we got Sarah Perry. This last one, Gluten Seek, is Less Unite.
Oh, nice.
And I thought some of you would get that. I thought someone would get Less Unite.
No.
Gluten Seek also sounds like a very specific religion.
That is how it's spelt, right? That is how Seek.
No. But like Sikhs who don't eat gluten, for example. That'd be something nobody's invented yet.
Yeah, I have a religious intolerance of gluten. Cool. And then we already did the answers for question 1, right? For round 1, right? Yeah. Okay. So that is all of them. We actually did that a lot quicker than I thought we were going to do it.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right.
Don't
labor it too much. So that was just a little sort of like quiz I put together. I hope some people gained some amount of entertainment from that, even if it doesn't get to the level of fun. And I was impressed. I was impressed by a few of the answers. So well done to everyone.
I enjoyed it. Thank you, Lawrence.
No worries, Mark. Thank you for coming, and thank you all of you guys for coming, and everyone for watching as well. What I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to go through everyone's answers afterwards, and I'm going to see who got the. It will probably be tomorrow, because it's like the evening now in the UK. I don't want to do this in the evening, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'll count up who got the most. I'll then message them and I'll announce it, and then they will get a prize, which I will decide tomorrow what the prize is. But it will be worth your 50 minutes of coming here. Or
I think you should rank us, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yeah, I can rank. Okay, yeah, I can rank.
So that's a dangerous game you're playing.
Okay, I'll do the top 3, so no one knows who came last.
Yes.
I'll do the top 3.
It'll be obvious who comes last.
Oh no, wait. There are 4 of you. No, wait.
2.
So I'll do the top 2. Sorry, I'll do the top 2. Sorry, I keep on counting myself in it. So I think there's 5, but there's not.
Be kind, Lawrence. Kindness is part of antinatalism, I think.
I will. I'll only do the top 2. There's a first and there's a second. The second doesn't get a prize, unfortunately. They just get, a virtual pat on the back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you, all of you, for joining. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope everyone has. If you celebrate Christmas, whether I'm sure there's probably not many people who are watching who celebrate it religiously. But if there is, have fun. If people celebrate it culturally, also have fun. If you don't, just have a good day on the 25th. Thank you everyone for joining. The announcement will be tomorrow on the community tab on my channel. Does anyone have anything else they want to say about things coming up they want to advertise, or just a little, I don't know, some sort of Christmas message that anyone wants to give out or anything like that before we end?
Just want to say thank you and go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Just thank you and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone.
This was a very nice quiz, and if you'll ever want to have some more fun, don't call me.
I think the first part of that it was a nice quiz. I think it pained Conundrum. That was one of the harms that he was exposed to after being brought into existence, having to say that.
It's not listed in David Benatar's book. He missed on that one. Christmas quizzes. Yeah.
In fact, I think it is in one of the notes at the back. One day there will be a quiz hosted by this random YouTuber in many years' time. It's going to be shit. Don't turn up. Yeah. If no one else has anything else they want to say or plug or anything like that, thank you everyone for coming. I do hope everyone has a good Christmas, whatever they're doing. Thanks
for taking it easy on us, Lawrence. I appreciate that.
I tried my best. I obviously went overboard, but hey, look, there will be some diehard antinatalists that will watch this back, and they'll be glad that I came up with some of the questions that I did.
Sure.
I learned a few things. I'll say that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Same. I was just about to say I learned a couple things too.
I wanted this to be educational. Exactly. This was an exercise in education, not entertainment.
Exactly.
Education.
Well done. Well done.
Reinforcement learning.
Yeah. Exactly. Cool. Okay. Right. Thank you, everyone. We're going to sign out now, but thanks. You.
Bye.
And speak to everyone later.